Well, you can check out these Craftsman tools of the trade and other great programming on Speed on Demand.
Danny Rollins is going to get a hold of Ray there. Whoa!
Yeah, I think he will. He'll get him back. Ray.
Okay, guys, we talked about strategy there. Who was going to do 2, who was going to do 4, who was going to do what? Well, guess what? Ted Musgrave made up the most spots out there on the racetrack because he took fuel only on that stop.
Interesting.
Well, you would expect that you would think that he's going to go to the end of this race with that set of tires.
Oh, absolutely. I think he's done pitting as we see Kyle Busch get a great restart. He's got Mark Martin. The thing to watch right now is these fellas were able to make another adjustment. That's Mark Martin made the right adjustment so he can run with Kyle Busch in that 51 truck.
How about Terry Cook? A great stop for that number 10 team, and he restarts in 3rd.
Same thing for Ruben again. Restarts in the top 5 after running 8th or 9th. Oh, wow.
Here comes Ted Musgrave on the inside of David Rudiman.
Now, those tires that Ted has on will be very good right now, Phil. They had a chance to cool. They don't have to build pressure up in them. They don't have to build heat in them. So he's going to make some good time right now on this restart.
See Johnny Benson, the 23 truck right behind Ted Musgrave, also able to get by the 17 of David Rudiman. Looks like Todd Bodine, the yellow and black number 30, is also going to do the same thing.
Ted Musgrave now sets his sights on the Ford in front of him, Mark Martin. Terry Cook got by Mark Martin, took over 2nd. Oh, problems with Carl Long at number 28. We talked about how he had done that damage earlier to the truck.
It looks like he has some engine problems. There's a lot of smoke coming out from under that truck. See, Mike Skinner takes a look to the inside of the 17 of David Rudiman. Thinks better of it, pulls back in line, going to get by the lap truck of Jack Sprague.
Got to give Rudiman a chance to get that thing up under him. It seems to be loose for 4 or 5 laps. Got a little bit of a break there when he cleared Sprague and Skinner couldn't.
Todd Bodine looks to the inside of JB, Johnny Benson, trying to get another spot, moving to the top 5.
He will make the pass, so Todd Bodine gets by his manufacturer teammate Johnny Benson, both in Toyotas.
Guys, Terry Cook was the fastest truck on the racetrack this last lap, and that was his fastest lap of the race. Ted Musgrave on old tires ran his fastest lap of the race that last lap.
Ted's got him some fresh air on the nose of that.
Oh, problems coming out of turn number 4. That's Jack Sprague spinning again. He's going to come out in front of the field.
Oh, Boston.
Very close. Boston Reed.
Clear right there, clear.
Making it by.
Skinner blowed up some.
Wow. Jack Sprague got loose coming out of 4. Wasn't able to keep it on the inside of the track. Slid back up right at the flag stand. But Boston Reed was able to get by.
Skinner blowed up right in front of me there.
You hear Jackie said Mike Skinner blew up right in front of him.
I didn't see that.
Skinner's still on the racetrack, still riding around under caution.
See if Skinner comes to pit road. Maybe Jack knows something we don't.
I'm sure Mike Skinner slowed right in front of Jack Sprague. Whether he blew up or not remains to be seen. You see, that's him right there. It was him on the inside. There's the 07. Looked like he made some contact with the outside wall. Just prior to that, you see a lot of damage to rear. That's Johnny Chapman and Bobby Donner, Gene Christensen's number 07 truck. Yeah, he was up in the outside wall on 3 and 4. He was actually behind Jack Sprague. See, that's Johnny Chapman right there. You see, he's already got the damage. He's already made contact with the outside wall. And right in front of all that, you see Jack Sprague spinning right through the middle of that bunch. Good job by Boston Reed. 2 months ago, Boston Reed would have ran right into Jack Sprague. You see, Mike Skinner is, in fact, on pit road. Jack Sprague obviously did know something went wrong with with Mike Skinner. Ray?
Well, what's going on is Mike Skinner says he believes he has a plug wire that popped off. So those guys are going to go under the hood and check that out. He said all of a sudden just lost a cylinder, but he said he didn't see anything wrong on the gauges, so he thought maybe it's a plug wire. They'll check it out for him right now and try to get him back out.
In practice earlier, Rick Crawford broke a plug. Knew immediately when it happened that he had a problem, shut the engine off, coasted in. They were able to change the plug. He's back out there and running strong.
Let's see what Dennis Setzer saw in this situation here. That's Eric Almirola, 75 right in front of him. You see the smoke from Jack Sprague. See Jack in the grass. Dennis knows he's coming up. He jumped back in the throttle to try to get by him before he slid up into the outside wall.
Bobby Hamilton Jr. also saw smoke
behind
just in front of him.
Much the same strategy as Dennis Setzer. As a matter of fact, he followed Dennis Setzer through on the outside.
Good miss.
Heck yeah, it's a good miss.
That was a great miss.
And again, when a caution comes out, the Aaron's lucky dog is given. That's Craig Kinzer that receives it this time. He will get the Aaron's lucky dog. Coverage of the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series on Speed is presented by Dodge. You can take life as it comes, or you can grab life by the horns. Dodge. Brought to you in part by Scotts. For a thick green lawn, guaranteed Scotts. And by Fram. Remember, before you slam it, Fram it. Over halfway, completed 97 of the 134 laps. We would expect no one would make their way back down pit road if any cautions come back out.
Unless they have to.
Mike Skinner. Excuse me. Mike Skinner dropped to the back.
See our race summary right there. Our leader right now is Kyle Busch. We've had 2 leaders, 5 lead changes, average speed a little bit under 130 miles an hour. We've had 4 caution flags for 16 laps, and we have 0 trucks out of the race right now.
Caution staying out. They turned the lights back on the safety truck. I was saying before the graphic came up, Mike Skinner went to the back of the field. I wonder if they got that truck solved or what he's faced with for the rest of this race.
Yep, the field being told one more time around. You know, earlier we talked about Bobby Hamilton and him not being here. The NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series is an extremely tight-knit family.
From Lowe's Motor Speedway, get well soon. God bless you, man. We love you. Let's stay up front, man.
Make sure you get well.
Hey, Bobby, we miss you. Get well. We'll see you soon.
Come on, buddy. You can do it.
Hope you're feeling good, man, and we sure want you back at this racetrack.
We're thinking about you, bud. Ain't the same without you. We want you back at the racetrack as soon as possible.
Good luck. Hope to see you back soon. We love you and can't wait for you to be back, man.
It's not the same without you, buddy.
Get well soon, man.
Hey, Bobby, you're a tough old man. Get well soon and come on back and join us again.
Hey, Bobby, from the 4 of us and everyone at Speed, we look forward to you getting back to the track soon. We talked a little bit about it earlier. Next Tuesday, the Craftsman for a Cure, the NASCAR Speed Park in Concord. Great event, spearheaded by Bobby Hamilton Racing and Craftsman.
I'll be there, as will a bunch of the other Cup guys.
Ray.
Hey guys, remember earlier when Jack Sprague came to the pits and I said they thought he had hit the kill switch? Well, they found out that there was a problem with the distributor cap on that number 60 truck. And now it's the exact same thing that went wrong with Mike Skinner's truck when he came down here. It was not a plug wire, it was the distributor cap. Guess what? Both of those trucks are Toyotas.
Well, there's been problems with other Toyotas today. Obviously, David Starr had problems with 2 motors, so Toyota may be struggling a little bit at Lowe's.
You have to think maybe that was a truck-related problem, Rick. When you break 2 engines like that, that just doesn't happen. And now he's raced all night long and hasn't had a problem. Although he's running terrible.
Oh, Mark Martin got hit in the side by Bobby Hamilton Jr.
He's got a flat left rear tire.
Coming inside.
It looked low. Yeah, it's definitely flat.
Definitely flat.
Be careful. He's going to spin that thing out. Doesn't know it's flat yet. I don't believe it won't do any.
Hamilton needs to learn to drive, guys. That's all I can say.
There it goes. He's about to lose it. He's got his hands full right now. The tread about to come off of that number 6 Ford.
Outside still coming, Mark.
He's got his hands full, guys.
There it goes.
You see the body of the truck getting torn apart.
That should bring out a caution flag. We know that. There it is. A lot of debris. Here comes the caution right here. Look how much damage that flat tire will do to the quarter panel of that truck. We saw it with Jack Sprague earlier, and we see it again. Let's take a look at what happened. Mark made some contact with the 18 of Bobby Hamilton Jr. There's Bobby on the inside of the racetrack. Mark goes by on the outside. Looked like Bobby was right against the white line, and Mark maybe just crowded him a little bit. Then Bobby started sliding up a little bit as they exited the corner, and that's what cut down his left rear tire.
Looked like Mark might have misjudged it just a tick getting into the corner, but you never know how those trucks might be moving around on entry too, Phil. That thing might have turned sideways with him a little bit, got him over into Bobby.
There's another view. Bobby wasn't very far off the white line, but they definitely made some contact, and it cut down the left rear tire of Mark Martin.
Krista.
Yeah, guys, Mark Martin is in tons of damage on the left rear. They put left sides on only. Before this stop, Mark Martin said his truck was pitiful. He wished he had his other set of tires. So when he came in, though, he just took the lefts. They pulled the fender, pulled the body away from the left rear, and he is back off and away.
We ride along with Bobby Hamilton Jr. in that Fastenal Dodge as all this took place.
See, he just made the slightest bit of contact right there. He was just barely off the white line, no more than a couple feet.
They're all around.
There's when Mark drove in the corner in turn number 1 and then made a little contact. And there's the contact right there. It got Mark sideways, cut down that left rear tire. And that resulted in that tire blowing out and caution flag on the racetrack.
This is what the 9 team thought about that. Oh boy.
They're happy about their truck moving up. They're not happy about that other truck having a problem.
But you don't want to celebrate too much at somebody else's misfortune. Obviously, that was a position gain for Ted Musgrave, but you don't want to celebrate a whole lot when somebody has some bad luck.
That team going to work right now on a lot of sheet metal that needs to either come off or be taped up.
19 trucks right now being shown on the lead lap. Mark is one of those. If they can get that truck repaired and get some tape and stuff on that side, he may have a shot to get back to the top 10. He's got such a good truck right now. I think he's out of contention for the win, but he certainly has a great shot to get a good finish.
Be careful what you say here, Phil, because it's amazing what some people can do at Lowe's Motor Speedway, and you just never know. Martin, this is the only thing he's never won in at Lowe's. Ray.
Well, guys, how long does it take to change a distributor cap? We'll soon find out if Skinner can do it without losing a lap here. The hood is up on his Toyota Tundra. They're continuing to work on that thing. They talked to him on the radio, keeping him advised of where the pace truck is. And will they be able to do it? It's going to be awfully close. Hood is still up. No, Skinner is going to lose a lap at the end of pit road.
Well, putting a distributor cap on, you've got to make sure to get all the wires in the right place when you put that thing back on.
Now this is a big break for Skinner, though, because that thing messed up. Go to the onboard here from Mark.
This is right when the tire blows.
Ooh, that makes me have cold chills because I've had that feeling before. It's generally followed by a big whap into the wall.
It is out.
Mike Skinner, like I was saying, he had blown up. That thing had messed up when Mark brought out the caution. So he's only lost 1 lap. It would have been a lot worse than that had that caution not blown.
So Mike Skinner with problems on pit road, still continuing to try to get that distributor changed, but Kyle Busch running strong up front.